Just wanted to drop in and give you a few options for you to hopefully maybe make this easier depending on how you want to run your pass system. So I want to show you one option. If you go to the top of your dashboard under your name where it says profile settings, two things I want to point out here. One, what I would suggest is you go ahead and upload a picture of yourself, make it easier for students to identify you as they select their destinations and their where they're leaving from. The other piece, the bigger piece that I want you to know or see is this pin section right here. So it's going to ask you for a pin. The pin can be anywhere from 4 to 6 letters, numbers, or characters. And what that is going to allow for you to do is to, and I'm just going to make mine 1, 2, 3, 4 for now. That's going to allow you to utilize that pin for accepting passes. So you have the option, if you don't want to always have your computer around, your students can create their passes on their iPad, and then there's an option that you can actually click and then input your PIN that then allows them to leave on an active pass. I'm going to throw in a clip from the student point of view to show you what that looks like here in just a second, and hopefully that will give you a little clarity on how to work that. All right, so back here on the E-Hallpass screen from the student point of view. So again, I am Jake Smith in this example, and want to show you the option of putting in a PIN as opposed to approving a pass on your computer. So if I'm Jake, I'm going to say I'm going to go to Mr. Dom's room, or I'm leaving from Mr. Dom's room, and I'm wanting to go to, sorry, wrong button. I'm going to go to the restroom. So I will type that in just like they normally would. I'm going to click the 300s, and then I'm going to hit submit. At this point, the student can bring you the iPad, and you can click where it's white, where it says your name. So right where it says Ryan Dom and it has the check, if I click that, it's going to pop up this screen where Mr. Dom can now put in his PIN and then hit approve. Once I do that, the pass should turn green, and then they can go to the restroom. When they come back, all that you have to do is click the white where it says restroom, click that, and then punch in the PIN again, and that allows you to end the pass. So just another option, just in case maybe you're not wanting to always be around your computer. Instead, you just want to use the student's iPad so they can come up to you. Again, your preference, whichever direction you want to use, just make sure you teach your kids your expectations in regards to utilizing those passes. Last thing for E-Hallpass today, and that is going to be on your dashboard. What I'm going to need everybody to do is look at the top right here where it says building passes, my passes, flagged passes, and then lastly you'll see auto passes. So there is an option for you to have an auto pass, but I have to set those up to identify the locations that are accessible. And then for right now, there's only one location that's going to be marked as an auto pass. So what I need you to do is to click on the pencil. And when you do that, you'll see this screen. And when you go to select location, the only thing that should pop up is special accommodation. Do that and then hit submit. So what that's going to do is provide an option for students who have special accommodations, whether that be with a 504 or whether that be with a specific plan that you have created for them, whether it be leaving for lunch early, needing to stay late, those kind of things. So what that's going to allow for them is for those students to be able to create a pass and then start it and stop it on their own. So let's say a student needs to go test their blood sugar. They leave a couple times in a class period. Instead of them having to ask every time, they can create the pass, start it, go do their thing, and then come back and end it all on their own without you having to go approve it or stop it on your end. So the ask is, if you know those students who are needing those accommodations, have conversations with them, coach them up on that so that they know what that looks like. And then they will be the only ones that are using that specific style of pass. I am going to ask that the counselors send out a list of your 504 students, just so you know those students that have accommodations that might match that. But I do want everybody to set up their auto pass like I showed you there. Thank you so much again for all of your work with using E-Hallpass. There's going to be some more information coming out as we go through this, as I learn the things that are still not working great or the things that are. So please be patient with us, and thank you for all your hard work with it. We'll talk soon.